let's just keep it quiet. Class is going to get started. And don't forget, the rules are still on. Okay. So, new topic for today. New topic. I'm going to write the topic up here is noun clauses.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to write something for you. I'm going to write just a question, all right? The question is, where does she live? Is that question okay?
Yeah.
All right. So if I answer the question, I can say the easiest way, the getting out of answering the question with anything important, I would say, I don't know. Okay? Is that a complete answer? What do you guys think? Is this answer complete? If I say I don't know, is that okay to answer a question this way?
No.
No, why not?
It's okay.
I think a suggestion. Maybe you can ask whom. Maybe I just.
Okay, well you're gonna, okay, but it is a complete answer because we have, what is this? Subject, right? Subject, and then don't know. No is the verb, but to make it negative, I'm going to say I don't know. So negative verb.
Negative.
Whenever you have a subject and a verb, you have a complete sentence. And you can answer this way. It's short, but you can answer it. What if I answer this way? Can I answer this way?
No.
Okay. Right?
Not a complete answer.
It's not a complete answer.
Yeah.
What about this one?
Where?
Where she lives.
Oh.
Where she lives. Can I answer this way?
No.
It's a beach.
Okay. It's also incomplete. But if I put the first part of the first sentence, if I do this, if I say, I don't know where she lives. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can do that. We can take the first sentence, which was a complete clause. Okay? A clause. This was a complete sentence. And then we can put another part, a little more information, but as we saw, this cannot be alone. It's something that goes together with the complete sentence. It's an incomplete sentence, and we call it a noun clause. Okay? Because why is it a noun? Does anyone know why where she lives is a noun? Noun is something like your hand, the board, a marker, right? And then we have where she lives. Why is this considered a noun clause?
I think this where she lives. This whole maybe the sentence is equal to something noun, maybe 8.
Okay, I don't know it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good. I don't know this. So it's like a noun. I don't know this. So it's considered a noun. Perfect. You explain it exactly the way we do it. So this is what we do. This is when we use noun clauses together with another sentence. So we say, I don't know where she lives. All right, I'm going to do another one. If I say, what did he say? I'm going to write it here. Okay, what did he say? How would I answer the same way I answered over there, but over here? How would I answer this? So I can say,
I don't know what she said.
okay, I don't know. So here's our complete sentence. I don't know. What else? What was that something? I don't know.
What she said.
Okay. What she, and then what verb did you say?
Okay.
Said. Okay, so we put it in the past. Notice that in here we say, what did he say? So in the question, the past tense, we have it with the helping verb because this is question order. But in the answer, we don't put did anymore. We just put the verb in the past tense. And one very important thing in noun clauses the subject is always before the verb. Notice here, I don't know what she said. I don't know where she lives. So verb after subject. Okay? All right. Let's do one by ourselves. Why is she crying? I'm going to write that one over here. Why is she crying? Okay, how would I answer that using a noun clause? Who wants to try this one?
I don't know why she's crying.
Okay, I don't know. I like how you say your emotion too. I don't know. Why she's crying.
I don't know.
What? Okay, I don't know why she is.
I don't know why she's eating.
Sorry. Okay, I don't know why she is crying. Okay, notice how here we have, why is she crying? We don't do that when we use a noun clause. We put the subject first, okay, and then the helping verb with the verb, because this is, what type of tense is this? Progressive. Good. So we have a helping verb, and then the verb with ing and progressive. Okay, good. So we say, I don't know why she is crying. Most of the time when you're learning English, you get confused because you want to say, I don't know why is she crying. You repeat the question, and that's where problems come. If you remember the rule that always in noun clauses, subject comes before the verb, you're not going to make that mistake. But if you just answer fast without thinking, you're probably going to say, I don't know why is she crying. And that is incorrect. Okay? All right, what about this one? I'm going to write one more question. I'm going to write something a little bit different. I'm going to leave this one here for a reference, but I'm going to write a little bit different. This one says, who lives here? Okay, how would I answer this with a noun clause?
I don't know who lives here.
Okay? Sultan, you're very good. I don't know who lives here. Notice how here we put, what did he say? We get rid of did, and we put, what was she? Okay? We leave she here, and then said over here, we get rid of did. Over here, the question, who lives here? Who lives here? How come we didn't change it here? What happened here?
Because who is a verb, a subject.
Okay. Who is the subject here?
Yeah.
Lives is a verb.
Okay. Lives is a verb. And over here where our noun clause starts, we have who is a subject, and verb lives. Oh, here, the verb is already after the subject. So we're going to leave it alone. Okay? We're going to leave it alone. All right, one more example. Who are those men? Okay. Who are those men? How can we answer this with a noun clause?
I don't know who they are.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yours was really good too. You just changed those men to they. But that works too. I'm going to write it. I'm going to try to keep it just the same though. So I'm going to say, I don't know. And then,
Who's there?
Who those men are.
okay. Who those men are. Okay. So, who are those men? I don't know who those men are. Very clear example of when in this question we have the verb before the subject. But for a noun clause, we put the subject, who those men, before the verb. Okay? Who are those men? I don't know who those men are. Okay. Is this clear, you guys? You
Yeah.
understand the difference between these three situations and how not to mix them up? Yeah? game. We're going to play a game so you can practice. We're going to do 2 teams. 12 people are here, so we're going to have 6 and 6. Do you guys know the game tic-tac-toe?
Sorry.
I don't know.
No? Okay, I'll show you. When you have this, okay, and you're playing with your friend, and one does this, and then you do this, okay, and then the other one does this, and your friend does this. 3 in a row, you win. That's how you're going to play. Okay, but it has to be with this type of examples. So there's our tic-tac-toe chart over there. I'm going to put a line right here. Okay. No, that's okay. You guys can do this. Yeah. No, you can't. All right. So, you stand behind the line. Thank you. And excellent. All right. So, with your team members, you will have to solve this puzzle. It says, which chocolate should I pick? You have to answer that using a noun clause. Okay? Your team has 1 minute to answer the question. The other team will have their own board and they'll be writing their own question. If you get it wrong, the other team has a chance to steal and put their X or circle on the board. All right? So, for example, how will we answer this statement or this question with a noun clause?
I should.
Okay?
Yeah, I should be.
Okay. I don't know which chocolate I should pick.
Yeah.
Subject before the verb. Okay? And leave the modals. Should comes with the verb. Pick. So leave the modal with the verb. Okay? Alright, I'm going to change this one though so you don't have one already done. Okay. Alright, team 1 will be, and I'm going to leave these examples so that you guys can see that in reference if you need to. Yeah, you guys are going to write it right next to it. The team that's working on that problem is going to write it here. The other team is going to write it using the board. Okay, team 1 is going to be you, Cindy, Hedy, Hanyu, Taiki, and Simon. Okay? You guys can come to this side. Alright, team 2, Mincy, Martin, Mickey, Xiao, Sultan, and Masi. Over there. You guys on that side, Simon, and your team on this side. Who's gonna start?
Oh.
Let me do it. Okay.
Earth fix.
There you go. Okay. Mashi, who's Mashi? Mashi.
That is the message.
There you
Yeah.
go. And
Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
over here. Okay, who's gonna start? I know that her birthday is coming up next, so your team gets to start. Okay, behind the line.
You is already.
Say.
Don't run. All right, come on. One more time. Harder this time.
Yeah. More strong.
2 more. Yeah, I'll give you a- Okay, here. Let me do it.
Center. Only center.
All right.
Okay.
You guys
choose
have-
both. You can choose both, right?
No, you guys doing this one because it's mostly here. Okay, you guys have also, you're going to be stealing. I have 1 minute. Let me get my timer. Okay, let's see. Be careful with the tense. The tense must stay the same. Okay?
Let's
do it. Ready?
I don't know.
Go.
When will she? When she will come? When she will? What?
Martin, you can go help out.
Well, I don't know when she will come.
Will.
Oh, we
Okay.
خلاص.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what you guys came up with. Let's see. Show it to them. I don't know when she will come. Yeah. You guys agree? All right, but it was their turn. You guys want X or circle?
I'm sorry, guys.
Huh? Oh, that's you guys. X or circle?
Circle.
Okay.
Go.
You guys
Go.
have it circle.
I
want to take this one.
This one. Just out of board.
I think that was.
Yeah, I think that is.
Let's target something. Let's target something. That's out of board, okay?
This one?
Yeah, sort of face. Sort of face.
That's kind of hard.
Sort of face.
You can't do that.
One more time.
Very strong, guys. You want a pro?
Oh, probably
One
good.
place,
One
one
more.
place.
Here, try this one.
I think you.
Change it.
Okay.
Mickey
Medium this
face.
one?
The Mickey face.
middle one.
All right, you guys are getting this one.
Oh,
No, sorry. That's okay. That's okay. I got this. You guys are competitive, huh? Ready?
yeah.
Go, go, go. Go.
Come on, be small.
Thank you.
We finished.
Yeah, we're finished.
Okay, we're
You guys are
finished.
finished? Okay, give them some more seconds.
Come on. Yes.
Be careful with the English.
10 minutes.
You do not want to get a yellow card. Timer.
10 seconds.
Easy,
Time up.
All right, let's see what you guys got.
Yeah.
Alright,
Time up.
you know what? You take this one.
I don't know when she visited Brazil. You guys like that?
Yeah.
All right, you guys get
Alright,
X. There you go. Good. All right, who's coming from this team? Okay.
You go. Take it.
Get the board.
I hear you, okay?
No, this is live.
It's a line?
Yeah.
I just go center, okay?
Come on.
Nate. Yellow
Yeah,
card.
yellow. This one.
Yeah. Yellow card. English only, please.
Don't speak Korean.
Today. Thank you, today.
Alright.
Don't throw my face, okay?
I want to make more exciting game. Just do it.
Ready?
Just do it.
All right, ready, guys? Go. Do whatever. So finished. Finished?
Yeah.
You guys finished?
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say? I don't know.
Who you saw at the party?
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Okay. You guys get a circle. Go put your circle on. So then, go. Medium.
Yeah, let me do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Video. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Line.
Yeah, it's
One more time.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay.
It's unfair.
So what have you choose that corner?
All right, ready, guys? 1 minute. Oh.
Eventually, that's one.
Okay, 1 minute.
Already. Time out.
Yeah.
خلاص.
Hey, finish.
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 No.
Yeah. Well, finish. Okay, what do you guys have?
Alright, I don't know how I broke my leg.
I don't know how I broke my leg.
No, you said you.
No,
You.
Yeah,
No.
they're wrong, they're wrong. There's something
No.
wrong.
I don't know how you
I don't know how you broke your leg.
Yeah, but there's something to
Yeah,
do.
this is how you broke.
Well, this
how
is
did
not
you break?
common.
Yeah, the leg
is most important.
Yeah.
How you
Alright, I would say that if you are answering the question,
Yeah.
they have it correct because that is his
No,
No.
her answer, we just changed.
Then there's, guess what? There's a cross on there.
Alright, this team, come on. Fill the board.
What?
Ready? Who's gonna go? Simon?
The corner.
No, this one.
Here.
No.
No,
Please.
please don't do like Taki.
Three tries, that's okay.
What is that?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go. We should do like that.
He
Alright,
this one.
One more try, one more try.
Yeah, okay?
You know
Okay.
what?
Up.
I don't know.
Wow.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Guys, out of the way.
Okay, this one.
We can choose whatever we want. We can choose.
It's too close. No. No, not here.
Alright, one more try.
Okay.
Man, you guys are competitive. Okay, get out of the way though, guys.
Let's see.
Don't make a picture, don't make a
Let's see the paper. Let's take in points out.
Okay.
That's cheating.
Alright, ready? They might get it wrong.
No, that's cheating.
Okay, go.
Who is that?
Okay, next one happens. Please.
Yeah, that's good.
Finish. You guys are finished?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What does it say?
I don't know who that pretty girl is.
Alright.
No.
I don't know who that pretty girl is. Awesome. Alright, good. You guys get circle. That's
Good.
okay. Everyone
Good.
can still win. Anyone can still win.
You're fine.
Try it 10 times like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't
Here or
Go,
here.
go. Alright.
This one.
Middle.
Relax. Alright, you guys
Let's
can
wait
open
for
it.
skill.
We're coming.
What did you do last weekend? Where's my board?
Party. I think a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a party. I think
Okay,
a
already
party.
did it.
We good with that?
You follow Carlos?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Answer the question.
Yeah, like a party, no?
I don't know what you did last week.
Okay, answer the question. I'm gonna tell you one more time. Answer the question.
Come on, guys.
Answer the question.
Because last time,
But they said that
It's wrong.
was
It's wrong.
talking
It's
about.
wrong. It's wrong. It's not fair. It's wrong.
Well, last time you guys were talking about it. I was answering the question.
Okay,
Alright.
so try to hit
Ready?
10 times.
Let's see.
Oh, shit. It's not fair.
I don't know what I did last weekend. Very good. Okay. Alright, who's gonna go for this team? Be careful. Who's gonna go?
Ready.
Eddie. Ready?
You wanna go?
I'm afraid of.
Corner.
Don't be afraid.
No, not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
You have to do that corner.
Yeah.
Must to.
No, don't
So
worry.
much
Well,
pressure.
Yeah.
One is must two.
Yeah.
Must two is.
4 or 5 times we can throw. Don't worry.
here.
What? It's a bad joke. 이게 Korean power. Ready?
That was close.
Ready?
relax.
It's okay.
Last try.
It's okay.
There was a lie. I mean, there was a lie.
She's right now with that.
No. She 이름이 left hand.
There was a
like
lie.
right hand button.
You know.
있습니다.
Change size.
Go.
Finish? How much time is it? Finish?
3 times.
I don't think she can.
Okay, one more time.
It's okay. So under flow.
Go.
No.
That's not no.
Interesting. No, interesting.
Hold on.
Interesting.
If it doesn't stay, we'll try one
Come
more
on.
time.
Oh, it was on the paper.
That's the thing. No.
Okay.
The same. What?
All right, if I get it wrong, I don't think they will get it
No,
wrong.
come on. They already know one time.
It's too simple.
No.
Answer the question. Okay.
Answer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go. Time. Okay.
Okay.
So you were saying answer the question and we got.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where's your true sound.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Guess who's the winner? There you go.
Not like
Candy too.
I'm not fasting
Next time.
today.
Next time. Candy.
got a candy.
Yeah. All right, let's answer the last two.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's see the last two. Let's see if you guys would have gotten those two. I know I put one really hard here. Let's see.
What?
Who wants to do this one? Ready, guys? Come on. Who wants to do this one? Which city are you visiting first?
I don't know which city.
I don't know which city you are from.
We're visiting first.
I don't know which city
I am visiting first.
Okay, Hetty, what did you say?
I don't know which city I am visiting first.
Okay, good. The important thing is that you keep the tense. We have progressive here, but used for the future. So we're doing the same thing. All right, let's do the last one. Who owns this restaurant? Who wants to do this one? Me. Okay, you.
I don't know who wants this restaurant.
I own. I don't know who owns this restaurant. You guys got this. All right, let's do some practice in the book. Let's go to page. Page 244, exercise 6.
Oh, 244.
Okay, so we're going to answer the question. How old is he for number 1? I don't know how old he is. Let's do number 2 together, and then you can do the other ones by yourselves. What was he talking about? Uh-oh. Page 244, guys. This is going to be a tough one. A new example here. Who wants to try number 2? Here we don't have the beginning of the sentence. We have the end of the sentence. We have was interesting. Okay? So we have the clue says, what was he talking about? And then it says, was interesting. So we're actually not ending with the clause. We're starting with the clause. So how do we do this one?
I don't know what he was talking about, but it was interesting.
Okay, I don't know what he was talking about, but it was interesting. Well, you did 2 separate sentences, Sultan. But if we want to keep the same noun clause sentence structure, we can say, what? He was talking about was interesting. This is a little bit different. We're starting with the noun clause, and then we're ending with something else. Okay? All right, what about number 3? Please tell me where you live. Good. All right, do 4, 5, and up to 12 on your own. And I'll walk around and make sure that you guys are doing it good.